On the 11th April 2001, a game was released in Japan on the N64 that would now be classified as a cozy game. That same year, it was enhanced and released on the GameCube, and later in September of the next year, released in America under the English name Animal Crossing. If I had seen this game as a child, I would never have thought of playing it. There's no fast-paced gameplay, no action, no platforming, and no adrenaline rush. And yet, in the year 2020, during the COVID lockdowns, the one game I found myself looking forward to the most was Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons was the type of game no one really talks about anymore after its last update. But it was such a craze during the release period that when asked about it now, the only response you can give is, you just had to be there. Now, a lot of the reasons everyone spent so much time in this game at the same time was because everyone was stuck in their houses. But that's not the only reason. It was the type of game that allowed many people to calm down, relax under a blanket with a hot cup of tea, and just live. The use of the actual time zones affecting the time and season in the game made it feel like an escape into a parallel, more carefree world where the only thing you have to worry about is a money-hungry tanuki. I know a lot of people didn't understand why I and many others were so infatuated with this game, but honestly, I don't remember any other game that made me feel as happy and relaxed as Animal Crossing did. Being able to customize and design your village and clothes and even share your creations were all simple things that made this game so incredible. Even events and holidays all took place in real time. So during a time period where people couldn't share these moments with friends in person, sharing them in-game was the next best thing. It's a game without negativity, except for that one villager we all despise. We all have one. And although its moment to shine has since faded and the excitement has died out, and that's saying a lot considering it sold over 48 million copies as a Switch exclusive, the genre that is cozy video games is far from dead. Each year brings more and more possibilities for cozy games. Even Disney tried to take a bite out of the Animal Crossing hype. Now, I'm not saying Animal Crossing is the sole reason for cozy games, far from it. There has been a ton of popular titles in the mix way before the release of New Horizons. A name you've probably heard at some point or another is Stardew Valley, a game developed by one guy which by February this year went on to sell over 30 million copies across all platforms. But what is it? Well, in short, it's a cozy pixel farming sim. You can do a lot more than farming in it, but the majority of the game centers on a farm that you run and you build up. Why are these games so popular? Well, as someone who's always tried to play them, I can answer that with one word: peace. Peace is something often overlooked in everyday life. Everyone wants peace. Everyone craves it. Whether you're happy, sad, angry, or stressed out, no one can ask for anything more than a peaceful life. Peace with the ones you love, peace with your pets, or even peace in solitude. These games provide something that not many other games do, and that's peace. Now, you could argue that you feel at peace when you play any video games you enjoy, or when you experience those beautiful moments of serenity in cinematic story-based games. And you wouldn't be wrong. But none of those games offer all-around peace. Take Dark Souls, for example. I often call the first Dark Souls game one of the most peaceful Souls-like games because of the music and areas like Firelink Shrine. But I'm not gonna kid myself and say it's a peaceful game. Or a game like God of War. It has a lot of moments of peace, yes, but it's still an action-based game. When I say these games offer peace, I mean a complete and utter peace. There's no action. Even Stardew Valley's monster slaying in caves can't be classified as anything close to that. There are no fast-paced moments. The story is your own. It's just all around calm and relaxing times. And this only covers these types of more sandbox, creative, and life sim style cozy games. There are a large number of other more bite-sized titles out there that are completely different. Games you've probably heard of like Unpacking, Little Kitty Big City, or A Little to the Left. I would even go as far to personally classify Minecraft as a cozy game. I think these types of easy to consume, calm games are important. It's a genre that's needed. It's therapeutic, yes, but it's also easy to get into for people who are and are not gamers. I've often played Stardew Valley with my girlfriend, like many others, and I spent a bit too much time in Animal Crossing. Okay, not that much, only more than 90 hours. I still try to look for more cozy games. For a lot of people, gaming is a break from the mundane moments of everyday life, and for others, a way to relax and de stress. Sometimes people don't have the time and energy to get into an action packed, grind heavy game before bed, as those games themselves can be exhausting if played enough. These more casual and cozy games are a good substitute as they offer both satisfaction and a place to let your mind go blank. It can be the difference between waking up the next day with bags under your eyes and a grumpy look on your face, or waking up feeling refreshed after a good night's rest and sweet dreams. Aside from this, these games offer individuals who are new to gaming or who aren't used to it both a wide variety of gameplay and easy mechanics to learn, allowing new players to take baby steps into bigger worlds and get more interested in trying new things. They offer a break from the norm of AAA titles or competitive gameplay, and in addition to that, they allow your brain the opportunity to use its more creative or problem-solving abilities. I think the most stressful thing I can think of for a lot of these games is our usual OCD tendencies, which in all fairness is not the fault of the games but rather ourselves. Yet even then, they give us the reins to satisfy those tendencies we have by allowing us to create our own experiences. As I've said before, I know enough people that question who would play these games or why we'd play them, and it really all boils down to one answer: it makes us happy, and that's all it really needs to do. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe, it helps a lot, and tell me in the comments below what's your favorite cozy experience or which cozy games you really want to play, because I also kind of want some suggestions. Bye!